In today's video, I'll talk about the Aroma 8-cup digital rice cooker. Welcome to this comprehensive explainer, where we treat your multi-cooker like the premium culinary tool it truly is. We aren't just going to look at the basics today, we're taking this thing from unboxing to absolute expert-level mastery. Whether you use it for a quick side dish or a complex one-pot jambalaya, understanding the engineering and the intended workflows behind this device is absolutely going to transform your cooking experience. So, let's dive right in.
Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll meet your multi-cooker, then we'll master rice and grains. After that, we'll explore steaming and advanced features, go over proper cleaning and maintenance, and finally, wrap up with troubleshooting and easy repairs.
All right, Section 1. Meet your Aroma multi-cooker. Let's get a handle on the anatomy and the basics.
Take a look at this setup. We've got a sleek, stainless steel 350-watt powerhouse. Right on the front, you'll spot that black, oval-shaped, programmable digital control panel. Up top is the crucial steam vent, and on the side, you'll find a condensation collector that just slides right out, along with the removable inner lid. It handles up to 8 cups of cooked food. But here's the catch. To actually get those perfect 8 cups, you really need to understand exactly how this machine measures your ingredients.
And that brings us to the single most important number to remember before you ever make your first batch: 3/4. You see, the little measuring cup that comes with your Aroma, it's exactly 3/4 of a standard US cup. Why does this matter? Well, if you lose it and try using a standard baking cup to hit the water lines inside the pot, your ratios are going to be totally thrown off. You'll literally end up with mushy paste or burnt crunch. This one metric dictates the whole shebang.
Moving right along to Section 2, Mastering Rice and Grains. Let's get into the ratios for perfection.
If you check out the control panel, you'll notice a white rice function and a flash rice function. Now, flash rice is an absolute game changer if you're in a rush. It actually shaves about 9 to 11 minutes off your cook time. But, and this is a big but, it is strictly for white rice. You should never, ever use it for brown rice or complex grains. Those need a slow, methodical absorption process, and the flash setting just completely skips that.
Because let's face it, not all grains are created equal. Delicate stuff like quinoa, you want a specific 1 to 1.5 ratio of grain to liquid. But then you have dense, hearty, steel-cut oats, which require a heavy 2.5 parts liquid to 1 part oats. And brown rice actually needs a 2.5 to 1 ratio to keep from burning, not the standard 2 to 1. Dialing in these precise measurements is the real secret to hitting that restaurant-quality texture at home.
Okay, Section 3, Steaming and Advanced Features. Because this appliance is definitely more than just a rice maker.
Throw in the included steam tray, and boom, your rice cooker is suddenly a healthy meal prep station. You can steam delicate veggies like asparagus, broccoli, or cauliflower in just 13 minutes. But it's not just for vegetables. You can safely cook raw meats like chicken in exactly 30 minutes. Just make sure the internal temp hits that safe zone of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. The coolest part? You can do this simultaneously while cooking rice underneath. It's an entire balanced meal happening at once.
And for pure convenience, we have to talk about the delay timer. Imagine waking up to perfectly cooked steel-cut oats just waiting for you. You literally just add your rinsed ingredients, select your cooking function, hit the delay timer button, and set the hours from now until you want the meal to be finished. The machine does the math. Just one massive word of caution here, guys. Never use this delay feature for perishable meats, fish, or dairy. Leaving that stuff sitting at room temperature for hours is a severe food safety risk.
Let's shift gears to Section 4, Proper Cleaning and Maintenance. Time to protect your investment.
Believe it or not, using the wrong cleaning tools actually causes about 70% of the damage we see with these cookers. To protect that inner nonstick coating and the delicate silicone lid seals, you need to curate a safe little cleaning kit. We're talking non-scratch sponges, microfiber cloths for lint-free drying, and bamboo skewers to dislodge food from tight vents. You must strictly avoid steel wool, harsh commercial descalers, or bleach. Scratches on that surface don't just look bad, they literally ruin the thermal efficiency of the pot.
Patience is actually a physical requirement here. You absolutely have to unplug the cooker and let it cool completely for 45 to 60 minutes before you even think about cleaning it. Plunging a hot pot straight into dishwater causes thermal shock, which can create invisible micro cracks or warp the metal, voiding your warranty on the spot. Also, that exposed heating plate at the base? It has to stay dry. Wiping it with a dripping wet cloth can permanently fry the control board, an expensive mistake you can avoid by just using a barely damped microfiber cloth. Now, what if you have stubborn, chalky, hard water stains baked onto the pot? Don't start scrubbing. Instead, try the vinegar boil method.
Just mix 1 cup of water and 1 cup of distilled vinegar right in the pot. Close the lid, run the white rice cycle for a minute or two until it boils. Then immediately hit cancel. Let it sit and cool for about 30 minutes. It safely and naturally dissolves all that baked-on grime without a single scratch. Just make sure to open a window first, because those vinegar fumes are pretty intense.
Finally, let's wrap up with Section 5, Troubleshooting and Easy Repairs.
If you're constantly dealing with messy, starchy boilovers and a flooded condensation catcher, the culprit is almost always a clogged steam vent. The vent sits right on top of the lid under a little cap. If you regularly cook high-starch grains like quinoa or sticky rice, this vent gets blocked, and the pressure just forces that starchy slurry out sideways. To fix it, pop the cap off and clean the vent weekly with a cotton swab and warm soapy water. It's a 2-minute fix that completely eliminates the overflow disaster.
Now, if your digital display suddenly throws an error code, don't panic. This chart is your roadmap. If you see an E1 or an E2, that indicates an open or shorted sensor circuit, so you'll need to reach out to customer support for a repair. But if you see an E3 code, that just means the unit is overheating. Simply turn off the cooker, unplug it, and let it chill for a 5 to 10 minute cooldown before you restart. It's actually just the machine's built-in safety mechanism doing exactly what it was designed to do to protect your kitchen. Ultimately, this brilliant little machine will only take care of your meals if you take care of it. Leaving a tiny bit of condensation or a faint starch ring around the upper rim might seem totally harmless today, but repeated heating turns it into a concrete-like crust that will completely ruin the seal of your cooker. So my question to you is, will you commit to that simple 5-minute daily wipe down that guarantees years of perfect performance? Take these tips, apply them tonight, and taste the difference for yourself. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you in the next one.